fast as he can run across flat ground. He can run down a tree as fast as he can run up. He can run up these walls just fine, and Kevin is tired to death of putting those wires back together. So this guy is an omnivore. He likes to use those long, sharp claws and that long, wiggly nose to dig for things. He'll dig into the ground. He's after worms and grubs and bugs. He will eat any small lizard or amphibian he can catch. He will eat any small mammal he can get his hands on. He runs up into the trees and he wipes out bird nests and squirrel nests. He likes fruits and nuts. He likes everything that there is to eat. In captivity, his favorite things to eat are hard-boiled eggs and grapes and blueberries. He likes superworms. He likes boneless, skinless chicken breast, boiled, not fried. He likes pizza, but he won't eat Little Caesars. His favorite pizza is Papa John's Meat Lovers Pizza, since that's what I eat and we share. And this guy also will dig the bark off of trees to eat things living under the bark of trees. He'll go all the way through a tree to wipe out termites. And this guy was bottle raised in the living room until he was about 8 months old. The end of his in-the-house career is when he discovered his very favorite thing was to unload the cabinets every single day. And there is no child-proof lock that will keep those big claws and those big teeth out of anything. If he can't operate it with his hands, he can bite through it with his teeth. His teeth are significantly bigger than what looked like could be in his mouth because his top jaw has a gap in it. And his bottom tooth comes all the way through his top jaw and is tickling his nose at the top. So this guy's bottom tooth is about 1.5 inches. His top tooth is about 1 inch. So this dude could very easily bite all the way through your hand. This one is a pet. The two in the next one are a breeding pair. The reason why we keep the breeding pair around is because when they have babies, they are super cute. And the babies, when they come along, they look like that. So when we have a baby one, it'll stay with its mom for about 5 weeks, and then it'll ride on my shoulder for about 4 months until it learns to ride on my shoulder like this guy. And then once they're all the way trained to ride on my shoulder, we send them on to somewhere else to be an ambassador for someone else. Because I already have mine, don't need another one. And one thing that they have to learn is how to go like this. Whoop! And hop all the way up and not take my skin off on the way. Alright, so this guy, in addition to his camouflage, how he hides in the world, he also has a form of mimicry. His form of mimicry is the round circles on the sides of his face right here. So if something's coming toward him that he's afraid of, he'll close his eyes like this and he'll try to show this to be his eyeball. because he's hoping something's coming toward him, will go, holy Moses, look at the eyes on that thing. And then maybe run away instead of coming to eat him. So he's trying to pretend to be huge by having huge eyeballs. Show this for a second.
Yep.
Hey, Grant.
Hey guys, this is a baby version of that iguana. Okay, and so the really cool thing about the iguana, and maybe he already said it, but I wasn't really listening, is right up here at the top. You see that little diamond right there? So that's kind of like a spider sense. So when you're up above him, he's going to change of light. Look how small this guy is. The electric is really yeah, we're just going to, you can use 2 fingers. There you go. Ah, that goes really fast. You can use 2 fingers. You guys want to touch him? Come on, Maria, it's your birthday. There you go.
We have 4 birthdays here. Should we sing happy birthday?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
This one is a lost my train of thought. This one is a bearded dragon. This one is a good size, shape, and color to hide in the desert. That's it, yeah. And this one has a form of mimicry as well. Mimicry is pretending to be something you're not. This one's form of mimicry is the needles down both sides. It's hoping the animal will look at him and say, don't want a mouthful of needles, no lunch here. But the reason this is mimicry, not defense, is the needles are fake. There's nothing sharp about them. Anybody want to hold this one? All right, here you go. You can pass it around.
We can't let the babies out because the zebra, right?
Right.
Yeah. Sounds like a really large balloon.
Who knows what this is trying to mimic? That might not work. All right, what's true of many lizards or amphibians that are brightly colored? Poisonous. So this one's just out here strutting it out loud and proud. Don't mess with me, because I might be poisonous. But I'm not about to leave you a poisonous animal, am I? There you go. Does anybody else want to them a year to reach this size. It'll take them 5 years to reach the size of a salad plate. After that, they get pretty big pretty quick. But up until 5 years, they're just going to live in the same cage you start them out in. Parenting tip: sulcata tortoise, super easy pet. Only eats fruit and veggies. Iguana, very easy pet. Only eats things that come from the produce department at your grocery store. Bearded dragon, easy pet. Fruit, veggies, and little protein balls. Gecko, horrible pain. Don't buy a gecko. If you buy a gecko, you can plan to spend the rest of your life driving back and forth to PetSmart every single day looking for live crickets. The one day this week that they have live crickets. And so don't buy a gecko. Alright, everybody get to hold everything they want to out of these? No, it doesn't know how to hang on. Baku in here?
Yeah, I guess he has to be. Give me a check real quick. And if you want to fly the birds, I'm down.
Yeah, sure. Exactly, 3-banded armadillo. So this one, there are about 50 types of armadillos in the world. The smallest is a pink fairy armadillo, weighs just ounces. The biggest is a giant armadillo. It can weigh as much as me. This one is a mammal, not a reptile. So if you look at it towards the light, you can see little hairs sticking through all over it because its hairs come through its carapace. This is a carapace, not a shell, because this is not a reptile. The carapace, all these little star patterns right here are little bony plates. This is about like Kevlar. I'm told that this would stop at 22 short. So this guy's name is Bakugan. He's named after those little Bakugan toys. You roll it across the floor, and if it lands on its magnet, it goes ding, and it comes out into its little animal form. So this is his head, this is his tail. He comes all the way together. There's only 2 kinds that can do this. And then when he comes out, there he goes. When he comes out, he just comes out into his little animal cell. And one cool thing about this guy is he's ticklish. So if I tickle him like this, wiggle his little feet all around like that. And if he didn't like it, he'd snap down on my fingers and break my fingers. So wouldn't recommend doing that. But he's really ticklish. And then when you set him down onto the ground, he just runs around like a little potato with high heels. He is an insectivore. He likes to eat bugs. So he's going to run off into all the corners and see what bugs there are that he might snack down. So he likes mealworms, superworms, hornworms, waxworms. We get shipped in black soldier fly larvae, housefly pupa. We sprinkle them all out in his little dirt box, and then he digs down after them. So the difference between that and an anteater takes his long tongue, snakes it all down through the ant pile, and its tongue is all sticky, and then it goes and pulls his tongue back out all covered up in ants. And then he does it again and again. This guy digs the whole pile up and just eats everything in it. He can detect a bug something like 8 or 10 inches underground. Hey, look how smart this iguana is. He started doing this every time. He comes out, and during the tour, he drops his load on the floor and keeps his cage clean. This is like every day now.
And he even had access outside for a while, and he waited until in here.
Yeah.
Not a good roommate.
Not convenient, but pretty clever, pretty clever. All right, let me get Baku out of the corner. I don't think there's any bugs back there for me to eat anyway. Hey, you always run back there. I'll let you guys get a closer look at him before I set him down to run again. That's what one of them look like. You're welcome to feel them if you like. Not a reptile.
Did you say one touch?
When you pick him up, he tries to hang on, and those claws are crazy sharp. All right, go on, Baku, run. Not this way.
He wants to go that way.
He likes to go in the corners.
And all the corners are back.
Sure. Do you think we need to put up Baku or? All right. Hey guys, we're gonna fly some parrots. So if you want to go ahead and line up from about right here along this wall, and we're gonna fly the macaws. Usually they land on the sticks. For those.
Nobody's shot. I think Grant's up there. Hey, Donna, Grant's still up there in the Immerse.
We're gonna fly the macaws. When the macaws fly, hopefully they land on your stick, but if they land on your belly, your hat, or your shoulder, or something like that, just stay relaxed and prepare the bird. Looking for the
I'm going to show you another Amazon. Alright guys, this one is a hedgehog. So a hedgehog, these are native to Europe. So Yoshik, right? So these are native to Europe. In Europe they call this the gardener's friend because this little prickly thing will live in your garden and then it will eat the bugs and grubs and aphids, but it won't ever eat the plants because this is a carnivore. So when they are frightened, they'll roll up into a ball and they'll be like that, and then their quills all stick out, and then they're pretty doggone sharp. Then when it runs around on the ground, it's just a cute little girl. That one's name is Penelope. If you want to hold it, you're welcome to. You have to pick it up yourself. I don't hand it to people because sometimes they go, ah! So if you want to pick it up, you put your fingers under it like that, because see, they're soft on the bottom, they're really sharp on the top. You can hold her like that, and she makes this little, she's so cute. And you can put your hand behind her feet like this so she doesn't fall up, and then you can be like, that one is Penelope.
Hi, Penelope. Wait, like Penelope.
She just playing, closing the door. Were you here when we had the adventures with Tiki?
No.
Did she get loose?
Oh, he flew all over the farm. I'll pick these ones up for you.
Whenever you're ready, we can.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, now we really are going to fly the parrot since we have the other stick.
You gotta give him a target to land on because he gets his toes all on the tip of his hair.
True.
I would definitely pull her back a little bit because the bird would be like, that's a great place to land.
Alright, y'all, this guy's name is Tiki. Tiki is a scarlet macaw. Tiki. Come here, Tiki. Good boy. Alright, go again, Tiki. Come here, Tiki. Good boy. And get another one, guys.
Yeah, big clap for Tiki.
There you go. Need a little encouragement. Sometimes Tiki and the other macaws start talking and won't stop for hours. So it's cute for the first 5 minutes.
Alright guys, so this other one, the red one is Tiki, he's a scarlet macaw. The multicolored one is Skittles, he's a rainbow macaw, all the colors of the rainbow. So the rainbow macaw, not only he's all different colors, but each one of his feathers is 2 different colors. This one is off Tiki, this is off of Skittles. So all of his feathers are one color on one side, one color on another side, all over his whole body. All of his feathers are 2 different colors. This guy has a bunch of different colors, but every one of each individual feather is one color all the way through. So this one is a scarlet macaw, this one is a rainbow macaw, also called the Catalina macaw. Alright, say goodbye, boys. Alright, this one is a yellow-naped Amazon. This one's thing is that he likes to talk and sing. So this one, sometimes he sings, sometimes he has to be trained to sing. So let's find out what she's going to do today. Rio, Rio, Rio. You ready to sing? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Thanks a lot. And she's got me trained to sing all different kinds of songs. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars made me look like an idiot, while she sings not a bit, and I look like a twig. All right, well.
Yeah, let's give John a round of applause. There we go.
That was fun. Guess if she comes out the next tour.
She might be there for a minute.
That was from me. Oh, where's it? No, they got it.
And this one is Zachary. Zachary is an umbrella cockatoo. So if you girls will dance, he'll dance with you. You gonna dance? Come on, Zachary. Somebody besides me holds will dance better because he hates me. All right, come here. All right, dance and see if he dances with you. They're all trained today. So cockatoos decide which one member of the family that they love, and then they don't like the other ones much at all. That's why this guy is trembling as he is enraged and trying to figure out what he can do to take me out so he can have my wife.
Here you go. No. Yes, definitely.
All right, guys, this is the smallest animal on the farm. Anybody know what this is? Yes, this is a type of squirrel. This is a micro squirrel. Oh, it's going pee right now. Wash your hand right there. This one is a micro squirrel. In the bathroom right there. Left of these guys by the restroom sign. So this is the world's smallest kind of squirrel. This is a micro squirrel. This is 3.5 years old. This is as big as it will get. It weighs 20 grams, so that is just over 1 ounce. So you would need 20 of these, or 16 of these to make a pound of those squirrels. These guys make excellent pets. They live in a glass aquarium. You clean it like 4 times a year. Summer, winter, spring, fall once. They do not stink like gerbils and hamsters. They don't smell to high heaven like god-awful guinea pigs. Never buy a guinea pig. They stink. These ones, even though if you're holding one and you feel it, it feels like it is vibrating. Sorry, she can get that one. They feel like they're vibrating because their heart rate is always over 200 beats per minute, all of the time. And yet they live about 8 years.
Between John singing and happy birthday and y'all in general. Thank you.
Alright guys, if you haven't had enough cuteness yet today, here it is. This one is little baby sugar glider. Sugar gliders are called that because they like to eat sweet stuff and they like to glide. These guys like to eat honey and nectar, they like to eat flowers, they like to eat fruits, and they like to eat sap off of trees. And these guys glide, they jump and they woo and glide. You guys like to hold this, you're welcome to. You really want to, and we'll hold this. You don't need a passcode to open Camel.
Yeah, John, you better watch out on this crowd over here.
Yeah, they're trying to get a head count going.
Well, there are crickets in there. That probably really is what it is. And then there's a whole container of them in there too for the other animals.
Alright guys, who's got the other micro squirrel? Here we go. Alright, having now seen the smallest animal on the farm, we're going to go see the biggest animal on the farm through that door.
You got another sugar glider still out, John?
I know.
Okay.
Alright guys, here comes the big fella right outside of that door. Did you not get to hold it? Look at what, Connie. Alright guys. This is Abu. Abu is my favorite animal on the farm. Abu is a camel. The most interesting thing about a camel is their ability to store and use water in the form of fat. On the hottest day in the desert, a camel can go 10 days to 2 weeks without one single drop of water. In that period of time, they can lose 30% of their body mass to dehydration. When he gets to the other side of the desert, the camel can drink 30 to 50 gallons of water in 3 minutes. So that is chucking down something like 17 gallons per minute. Bottom cage. Bottom. Or 1 gallon every 4 seconds. How that works is kind of amazing because there is no tank in the camel for liquid water. His only tank is his stomach, and his stomach only holds 7 to 10 gallons of water. So where does the water go? The way that it works, as he dehydrates, his red blood cells go from oval just down to flat. At the same time, his fat cells shrink. So camels, like people, are born with the approximate number of fat cells they are ever going to have. But camels, like people, our fat cells can be very different size at different times in our life. So the camel is the opposite of a person, though. We are all normal-sized people, so suppose that this was normal size for a human fat cell, and we had a burning desire to star on the show. My 600-pound life, our fat cells could go from something like this to something like that, dozens or hundreds of times their original volume. Camel is the opposite. He walks around with his fat cells this size, and they shrink down as he dehydrates. When the camel gets to the far side of the desert, this one could drink 30 gallons of water. The big fella outside could drink 50. The big fella outside, by the way, is the biggest camel in North America, according to Google. His name is Ed. He's 7.5 feet tall. He weighs 1,750 pounds. So anyway, when he gets to the other side of the desert, he's going to pound down 50 gallons of water in 3 minutes. What happens is his red blood cells go from oval, just bump right back to fat, go from flat, right back to oval immediately. At the same time, his fat cells rehydrate. So his fat cells will go from this to that in 40 seconds on an individual cell basis, 3.5 minutes for his whole body. So you can see his hump stand back up and then whoa, and get all big and fat again. That happens in about 3.5 minutes, and he is ready to turn around and walk all the way back across the desert. The camel. What I learned from the Bible, about the Bible, from a camel. When the Old Testament says that the servant goes looking for a bride for his master's son, and he says, "O Lord, let it be a sign to me that the young woman would offer to water not only me, but the camels as well." Before I have camels, I'm like, so what? She gave your animal a drink. I mean, who cares, right? We talk about a burning bush, a voice for, I don't know, throw out a sheep wool, whatever. But now that I have camels, and I understand this dude could drink 30, the other one could drink 50. Back up a few verses, see, he was walking with 10 camels loaded with gifts, so minimum 10. Now we're talking about some girl going to dip up 300 to 500 gallons of water with a bucket. That hits a little different. So what I learned from that is that the fact that I didn't understand something in the Bible did not make it wrong. It just meant that I didn't understand at that time. Maybe later I will, and maybe I won't. But the Bible is true and accurate for our everyday lives. All right, the other thing about this camel, this is the kissing camel. If you want to kiss the camel, this is what you do. You walk over to the camel and say, boo-boo. And the camel will give you a kiss. Makes a fantastic photo, so please do come kiss the camel. If you want to kiss his trainer, that's extra. Let's not stick your fingers up his nose, just give him a kiss. There you go. He's trying.
You had to do it,
He's
Michelle.
working it.
Yes. Yeah.
Jump up there and touch the green.
Just don't pay. I don't like to keep it because
Cool. See,
Michelle, you gotta get her picture.
Red Sea. There. I'm retired from Navy. So, I've been to about 80 countries. Yeah. It's been about 7 years at the sea. Yeah, because we were gone all the time. So, I mean, day for day, I was gone about 7 years. And, yeah, a lot of time.
Someone lost their glasses.
Hey, did anybody lose these glasses?
John, they might. No?
Is yours? Are these child size?
It might. She's. You sure they're not yours? Yeah. That's what I was saying. She's pretty small.
All right, guys. For the farm tour, that is what I got to show you today. Up next is the camel encounter. If you're on the camel encounter, you're still with me.
Right up front, where we go?
What time is your sloth encounter?
4.
So you can just be right here.
Okay, perfect.